met him his first day on campus. I told him any question he have is not a dumb question. So I went through it. I understand what he's going through as a freshman. All the politics, everything you could possibly name as a freshman coming into college. I've been through it already. So no question is dumb. Ask me whatever.
You had an interesting experience. You came here with Heupel. You kind of took a back seat with Hendon Hooker. What gave you the confidence to kind of stay in this program when you don't really see that in today's college football?
I wouldn't say back seat, but I say passenger seat or half of the driver. But I just really just hard work. What you put in is what you're gonna get out of it. So I initially started with what did Joe do wrong, and after that. I just rolled with the punches. Anything the team needed or Hendon needed, I was there for it.
How excited are you for this upcoming season?
Very excited.
Just love that. Perfect.
Joe, we've seen the last couple of years that sometimes you could need multiple quarterbacks to get through a season. If for whatever reason you guys were to need to play Nico early in the year, what would your level of confidence be in him being able to get the job?
I haven't thought about that far. I don't wish stuff like that upon my life. But if it do come down to it, then do what I did for Hendon. Get the best support I can.
Mm-hmm. Do you see stuff from him that makes you think, though, that he could be ready?
I mean,
as a
we
freshman?
work every day. So, exactly what I tell him, exactly what he do. So, I think he'll be ready.
How long did it take you guys to sort of build that sort of big brother, little brother thing that you guys, Coach Halsey said you guys have?
It happened very fast. I'm a very open person to whomever that's on the team because I care about him. So I knew that he needed my help, and I knew that I was going to be there for him. So I did that.
Personality-wise, how would you kind of describe you guys? Are you guys similar, different?
Similar. He's quiet. I'm quiet. He like to have fun. He loves video games as well. But also, just his knowledge for a game is extremely high. He wanna understand what's going on. He always want to be right. So I can definitely say he's a perfectionist as well.
How do you feel like you've made strides maybe in your mechanics the last couple of years?
I feel like everything that I worked in the offseason, I got better at.
Joey Halsey said your accuracy is a little better in your touch going into this season. What were some of the things that you worked on specifically to get those aspects of your game better?
Lower body, not leaning over my front foot, just making sure I have my balance through the middle of my body, and I'll be fine.
Joe, Coach Halsey was talking, and he said that after the bowl game, you came back here and was really very detail-oriented in the work you were doing. What were you trying to accomplish, and how much did the bowl game really give you some motivation?
I just want to be confident in my gameplay. Also, just believe in myself and having that, confidence in myself to the point that I don't want to be wrong for anything. And I knew that if I go into the meetings with attention to detail, I knew everything I do out there on the field was going to be easy.
What's it feel like starting the season knowing that this is your team?
It's like my third rodeo, so it's cool. I think the best part about it is not being complacent. Also, just working hard and having the guys on your team having your back. You let them know that you have their back. Also, they let you know. The coaches let you know. Also, it's just a trust and a timing thing, to be honest.
So was it hard not to get complacent after the Orange Bowl? Everybody, I'm sure, was telling you what a great game you had. You probably were feeling really good about it. Was it hard not to let that impact how you restarted this offseason?
No, that's just a mental thing at that point. I've been through it once before, been through it twice, so I knew once I get my shot again, I know where not to go to mentally, so that was fine.
Coach Halsey was talking in there about how it used to be hard for you to kind of get past bad plays. When do you think that process sort of clicked for you? Were you able to kind of flush things and move on?
The older I got, because in life you make bad decisions, but how do you overcome those decisions for the mistakes you made? So I feel like the things you apply into your real life applies to the field as well. So if I go home and I go straight to the video game, right, and I don't take my dog out, how does that benefit my dog? So that's a decision I made. So if I get on the field and I knew I was supposed to look at this guy and that determines the whole play, and my eyes were somewhere else, then I knew I was wrong. So that's all based on how can you bounce back from the decisions that you make.